This thief snatched an item from an elderly man, causing him to fall hard to the ground, then took off on his bicycle. However, a few young men witnessed the entire incident and immediately gave chase. Since he wasn't the fastest rider, they quickly caught up and knocked him off his bike with a swift kick. They called the police and held him down until the authorities arrived and threw him straight into jail. A daring and dangerous armed robbery took place when two thieves brazenly stormed into an office, brandishing their guns and threatening a man inside. But instead of giving in, he stood his ground, fighting back with all his strength. In a split second, he wrestled the gun from one of the robbers, forced him to the ground, then turned the weapon on the second one and fired. Terrified, the remaining thief fled the scene, leaving his partner behind in utter desperation. This couple was walking hand in hand, enjoying a peaceful stroll through the city, when suddenly a thief lunged forward and snatched the girl's handbag. Without a moment's hesitation, the boyfriend took off at full speed, chasing the thief like a storm unleashed. In seconds, he caught up. He tackled the thief to the ground, wrestling fiercely to retrieve the stolen bag. The thief flattened on the pavement. Justice had been served. These two robbers pretended to be customers, then suddenly pulled out a gun and threatened a woman behind the counter. One of them shouted, demanding she hand over the cash, but they quickly realized their grave mistake. Her husband was ready to protect her at all costs. Without hesitation, he opened fire. One of the robbers panicked and fled, leaving his partner scrambling for cover behind a row of chairs. But there was no escape. Just seconds later, he too was subdued and neutralized. It was a quiet evening. An old man with silver hair and a simple outfit drove his worn-out car to an ATM on the corner to withdraw a bit of spending money. Unbeknownst to him, a pair of eyes had been watching from afar. A would-be robber was lurking, silently observing, waiting for the perfect moment. As soon as the old man withdrew the cash and turned around, the thug sprang forward, thinking this would be an easy score. But things didn't go as he expected. Unshaken, the old man instantly shifted into combat mode. His eyes lit up, and his body moved with smooth, practiced precision, like he had trained his whole life for this very moment. Within seconds, he backed off, defeated. Then he turned and ran, not even daring to look back. A bizarre and unforgettable arrest took place in Hong Kong, where a thief, completely unaware, was given a ride straight to the police station by a motorbike taxi driver. By the time he realized what was happening, it was too late. This thief stormed the cashier counter, trying to steal the young woman's money, but she wasn't afraid and she didn't back down. With fierce determination, she fought back with everything she had to protect the store. It wasn't just a robbery, it was a battle, and she was ready to defend what was hers. This incredible woman summoned every ounce of strength she had to stop the intruders from breaking into her home, fighting fiercely to protect her little daughter. This thief walked into the convenience store with a knife in hand. He casually grabbed some items, then returned to the counter and waved the blade, demanding more cash. But the quick-thinking cashier bolted outside and triggered the security door, locking the thief inside. Now trapped, the thief screamed in frustration. These two guys made a huge mistake by underestimating the store clerk when they brazenly stole beer and tried to walk away as if nothing had happened. In a split second, she pulled out her pepper spray and blasted them. One of the thieves was instantly stunned, and she didn't waste a moment grabbing hold of him. The other tried to fight back, but she stood her ground, completely unfazed. With fierce determination, she dragged the dazed thief back into the store and slammed the alarm button to alert the police. They thought it would be an easy steal, but she turned the tables in just seconds. This is how one bike owner decided to punish bicycle thieves with a simple yet clever trap designed to curb the rising wave of thefts sweeping through urban areas. Bicycle theft is becoming increasingly common in many places. Thieves often target expensive bikes with weak locks or ones left in areas without surveillance. They move quickly, sometimes in less than a minute. And in broad daylight, a person's beloved bicycle, their means of commuting, exercising, or getting to school, simply vanishes. Some cases are almost absurd. Someone walks just a few steps into a supermarket, turns around, and their bike is already gone. In certain neighborhoods, up to 3 to 5 bikes are reported stolen each week. But security footage is often too blurry, and leads are scarce. Thieves are becoming more sophisticated, using specialized tools to cut locks or disguising themselves as delivery drivers or rideshare workers. Each theft isn't just a material loss, it's a psychological blow, a growing sense of insecurity in public spaces. Clearly, locking your bike is no longer enough. People need to stay alert, park only in guarded or well-lit areas. Consider adding GPS trackers or using double locks. Local authorities must also step up, install more cameras, increase patrols, and crack down hard on organized theft rings.